So I'm back home in Georgia right now, driving my dad's truck. I'm going to see my girl. And I just left. One of my childhood friends is going away. He's going to like the Coast Guard. And I was just there and I saw like a bunch of people I went to high school with, a bunch of people I grew up with, and some of them were nice, but some of them you could just see the envy in their eyes because, and I could tell, like, they look at me and they're like, wow, business must be booming. And I see in their mind, like, they think that shit's so easy. Like, I'm listening to this Lil Baby song right now, and I don't usually listen to rap that much, but I am right now. And Lil Baby just said, blood, sweat, and tears come with this check. This shit is far from easy. And I was like, man, because people think that success is easily accumulated. And I have an analogy for that. When you watch, like, if you watch someone who's a professional, I don't watch football anymore because that's for broke people, right? But I hope that pisses a lot of people off. But, when you watch, like, professional football, the fat dudes that are unathletic are the ones that sit there and they're like, oh, fuck, why didn't he do this? He should have done that. Fucking stupid. Right. Because they see themselves in there and they think that they could do it. Because the professionals make it look easy. That's their job. But they grinded so fucking hard to get to where they're at. They make it look easy, right? It's not easy at all, but they make it look easy. And that's the thing. That's the difference. Anyone that's successful that has money where you just think their life is easy, that just means they're even better at doing what they do. This shit is far from easy. Far from easy. I literally looked like it pissed me off. I was pissed. Looking in some of these little motherfuckers' faces, them sitting there smiling. I know these motherfuckers. They spend their last check going out and drinking. They fucking sleep in. They post one video on TikTok and they're like, well, I'm not rich yet. It didn't work for me. You must have gotten lucky. Fuck you, pussy. Like, that shit has me so mad because I see so many people. That's why I moved to Miami, because there's just this broke, corroded, disease mindset here where people think that success comes easy. I fucking worked my ass off to get here, and I don't make any excuses. No one, it doesn't matter what the fuck they're doing, what cars they drive, what opportunities they had that you didn't have. No one comes across success easy. And when I say success, I don't mean money. There are people that made money easily, but that shit doesn't last and it corrodes their heart. But if you're self-made and you come across success, that shit took everything out of you and you had to transform into a new person. All these motherfuckers, they're jealous of my Lambo. They're jealous that I live in Miami. They're jealous because their bitch wants me and not them. But you know what? They're not willing to make the sacrifices that I made. Because your old life has to go to get this new one. I get there and my bro, he's like, bro, you're not gonna have one beer with me? No. Why would I want to have beers with you guys? Why? You guys are all excited about making 30K a year. I make 30K in a week. And I don't say that shit to be cocky. I say that shit because if you want this, you have to want it. I wanted it so bad, I couldn't sleep. I cried. I felt it in my bones. My bones. I literally would get goosebumps thinking about the version of me that exists right now. You can go watch all the videos I have documented on my YouTube. Watch them. This shit did not come easy. None of it. I don't care what you guys look at online. None of it comes easy. None of it. Oh, social media course seller. The people that do that shit, that are just like selling courses not worth the money, they fall. They fall because good products never last. And they get found out. Anyone that lasts, that builds a true brand that has good reputation, they make it fucking happen, right? And I'm sitting here fucking driving. I'm in my dad's truck. I don't have my Lambo. My Lambo's back in Miami, all this shit. But I'm pissed because there's so many people that have that mindset. And they're like, well, it must have been easy. So if I just do the bare minimum, I can make it. And then they're like all pissed off and salty because they posted a few videos on TikTok. I had to sacrifice everything. My relationship. I had to sacrifice friends. I had to sacrifice family ties. I had to sacrifice going to shit I wanted to go to so bad. I had to sacrifice my future, fear. I had anxiety every day. What if this doesn't work out? What if I'm not doing the right thing? I had to learn. Every single day I had problems where I thought everything was gonna fall down and I would never be able to make it. But I kept my head up and I stayed consistent. This shit does not come easy. I work 12 hours a day, almost every fucking day. 12 hours a day. And these guys are like, oh, business must be booming. Fuck you, pussy. You cannot live in my shoes. You cannot. And anyone else that makes money, they understand. They understand. If you're complaining because someone else is making the money that you're not making and you want to make it, go do the shit that they're doing. Go do it. All the information is out there. All the coaches are out there. Go find someone. 18-year-old me invested in a $10,000 mentorship when I had $6,000, almost $7,000 in my bank account. I had just moved out into my first apartment. Maybe I just turned 19. I'm not sure. But I was shitting myself. I had no steady income. I was just hustling different jobs because I wanted it more than anyone. Everyone's talking about, oh, I don't have time. I was waking up at 4 a.m., balancing going to classes, junk hauling, door dashing. People were laughing at me. I had a candle business. Everyone was sharing my videos, making fun of me. I didn't give a shit because this version of me already existed. And now everyone's asking for fucking tips. Now everyone wants to be me. And they forgot about the old me because I didn't care and I was willing to make the sacrifices. Right? You have to be willing to do what others won't if you want to be able to do what others can't. I get to pull up in the Lambo. I get to spend $1,000 on dinner. I get to have a 26-year-old girlfriend because she can't find anyone better than me because I'm the fucking man. But I created myself into that man from scratch. And before I wasn't. And it took blood, sweat, and fucking tears to get here. Like I was saying, I literally invested in a $10,000 mentorship, put $3,000 on a credit card, drained my bank account, and had all my responsibility on me. I was shitting my pants. The only mentorship I had ever bought before that was like $2,500. And this $10,000 mentorship, I've turned into hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I was willing to take the risks. I messaged the person's testimonials. I asked about their product. I researched their whole entire offer. I watched every YouTube video they posted. So I did my research because yes, there's people that do bad business in this game. And it's fucking sad. And that's low-key why the reason I call out all these other guys so much, because they run fucking shitty offers. But don't for a fucking second think that this shit comes easy. Nothing worthwhile comes easy, and it'll be harder than you ever fucking imagined, but it'll be worth more than you ever thought it would be, and it'll feel better than you ever thought it would. You know what it felt like going to pick up my high school teacher that I told I was going to get a Lambo? I have my fucking keys in my pocket right now. I'm 20 years old. For you guys that haven't been following this channel, I have a fucking Lambo and I have a TRX. I live in Miami. I'm here looking at houses in Atlanta. Right? Making 6 figures a month. Almost 2 years ago, I was working at Jersey Mike's. But I had a vision. I quit smoking weed. Quit doing the bullshit that I was doing. And you know what I did? I became an adult. Because I realized every single circumstance in my life is my fault. You become an adult when you realize that everything is your fault. It doesn't matter if someone else did it. It doesn't matter if you were born into a situation. It doesn't even matter if it had nothing to do with you at all. It's your fault. Your fault. You take responsibility, because if you want to have everything fall on you financially, then you have to take every fucking responsibility. If you want to stand out financially, then you have to stand out around others whose habits don't align with you. I walk around this fucking, this town that I grew up in, and I'm a fucking outlier. Everything is different. Everything. And that's good, because that means I separated myself from the disease. Being broke is circumstantial. I was broke for a long time. Being poor is a diseased mindset, that money is not abundant, that you cannot outwork your self-doubt. You absolutely can. Everything that you want is on the other side of you understanding that you are the sole dictator of your own reality, and everything is your responsibility. And on the other side of you making sacrifices that other people aren't willing to make. And I promise you, if you do that shit, it will not be easy. It'll take blood, sweat, and tears. It'll be the hardest thing you have ever done, but it'll be the most fulfilling thing you've ever done in your entire life. Guys, I'm making this from my fucking car, holding it. My arm is fucking hurting, but I needed to make this video. I don't care about the quality, because my whole philosophy is value over views. Because the ones of you who have made money, whether you have a coaching business, you have a business that you're trying to scale, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Because the people that came from the same position as you have a very difficult time accepting that you were willing to do shit that they weren't willing to do. Not that you're better, but you decided to do the shit that they wanted, and it makes them feel like a pussy. And that's why they don't like it. And that's what happened tonight. And I'm pissed. But on the inside, it's funny. And I laugh. I laugh because they want to be me. But they couldn't live this life. They couldn't wake up when I wake up. They couldn't work when I work. They couldn't deal with the stress that I deal with. They couldn't solve the problems that I solve. So who's winning at the end of the day? I am. I love you boys. Tons of content coming soon. 5 videos inside of the archive that I'm working on. I made an aggression talk this morning. I don't know if I'll put it out. It wasn't really that good, to be honest. Not meaning that, but I just I'll probably end up putting it out, but I need to put this one out first. I haven't been avoiding YouTube. I want to put out quality content that's actually heartfelt, and not just sit down and tell myself, hey, I need to make a video. Because some of the videos I made in the past, it was just oh, hey, I need to make a video, instead of being heartfelt. When I post more, I make more money, but I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it to change lives and build a fucking legacy and build an empire and impact and set free every single person that comes across my content. So I'm going to post this right now. If you see this, guys, if you see this on YouTube, that literally means I just posted it. If it says, a few hours ago, I literally just posted it right now. But 2-hour long vlog of me getting the Urus wrapped is coming. And I'm going to just do more of these where just when I have a thought, I just film the video like this. So let me know what you guys think. I've been posting daily on Instagram for the past few months, literally so consistent. If you don't have an Instagram, but you have a good physique and you're trying to scale your coaching business, go follow me on Instagram so you can get some good free value. Every single person that has a good physique or they've built discipline or personal development, if you're not monetizing it online, you're missing out, I promise. Love you boys. Stay aggressive.